Welcome, everybody. It's been a while since I've done this. I don't think I've been live since March Madness. My name is Ron Carruthers. I am your main man for everything financial related. And look at this. Look at this. Are you ready for this? What? That's who I am right there. So if you guys are sick of the Mueller report, I think I already am, although I am going to sit down and read it tonight, see what it says. I don't trust anybody telling me what it says. I'm going to read it for myself. But if you're sick of the Mueller report, get in here. We're going to chat about college. It is the 18th of April, so we've got about 12 days before you've got to make your college acceptance. So what I wanted to tell you guys about today was kind of how we negotiate an award and show you an actual example of that. But first, a word from our sponsor. If you have not attended one of my college planning classes, you want to check it out. Please feel free to share this. I've recorded an online class that'll walk you through all areas of how to pay for college, what to do, when to file, what questions to ask, everything. Now, it's a little bit lengthy, about 65, 70 minutes in length. But if you haven't been to one of my live classes yet, or you haven't been in a while, or you've got friends that need to see this, absolutely this class is going to teach you all you need to know about college. And make a pretty cool offer at the end for you. So you can hit that up at Ron's College class right there, and you will love it. All right, let's take a look here. And let's get this up in here. Right on, we're going to make it. So how do we make it so it's the big one? Yeah, there's my controls on BeLive. This is what I wanted to show you guys. So here is an example of how you can negotiate. So this is a student of ours that got into Hofstra. They have an excellent pre-law program, and that's what she's interested in. So this is before we asked for any financial aid. Notice we filled out the paperwork accurately. Schools had money, schools didn't have money. We got university assistance grant here. So our total free money was $24,500. But if you look at the after, notice up here in your corner, it says it's got a revised aid package as of April 17th. So this came in just yesterday. And would you looky right here, Pride Room grant, an extra $2,000. Now, Hofstra's still plenty expensive, right? But is getting $26,500 better or worse than not getting anything at all? It's over $100,000 towards the cost of this kid's college education. So how do we do it? How do we get the increase? First of all, how do we get the $23,000? Now, you'll note that it's a scholar award, but here's the thing to keep in mind. There is no such thing as pure merit money or pure need-based money. These days, they kind of blend together and they both count. So let me give you an example. If you neglect the financial need-based piece and you fill out your paperwork wrong, or you don't plan ahead to get yourself as poor as possible, if you will, that maybe isn't the right phrase I want, but if you get it so that the college looks at you and says like, okay, we need to help you out. By the way, many of my clients that get helped out make good money. One client last night just got, they made 160 some odd thousand in 2017. And they got $46,100 a year to go to Johns Hopkins. So this is no joke. There's real money out there. And that class walks you through all the steps that you need to know exactly how to do it and how we get money for that and all the steps we take. Today, I wanted to focus on the last step, which is the negotiation piece. So in the original case, coming back to merit versus need, even if you feel like you're, quote, not eligible for need-based financial aid, you want to make yourself as eligible as possible, because that will help you qualify for things like merit scholarships, which is this Dean Scholarship Award here that this student is getting. So the Dean Scholar Award, the University Assistant Grant, that's a pure need grant. But then in a minute, I'll tell you guys how we got the Pride Room grant. The short answer is we asked, but I want to come back to this merit versus need stuff a second. So the number one way you can improve your merit-based scholarships are by doing well on your SAT or your ACT. So that's kind of the number one thing there that you can do is do well on your SAT. So there's generally two scores. There's the one that gets you into college, and there's the one that gets you money. So say on the SAT, a 1200 might get you into a certain college, but a 1270, all of a sudden you're eligible for some of their merit money. Then if we make sure that you're not doing anything that would obviously disqualify you, which a lot of parents do, we don't have a ton of money in 529 accounts. We don't have a bunch of visible money that they're going to count against you. And we don't screw up the paperwork that goes in like so many parents do. Then we turn around and we can be eligible for that merit money. On the need-based side, we want to make sure that we've got you covered and that the school actually has money to give, your share is as low as possible, your paperwork gets filled out on time. All the stuff that I'm going to walk you through in detail on the class. And the best thing about the class, it's totally free. So check it out. Back to the merit stuff for one last moment. That's why before you start applying for private scholarships and all these other things that you want to do, we want to make sure that you've done the best you can on your SAT or your ACT so that you get top dollar from college. You get both merit and need-based money. That's kind of how we make this work. Okay, so now let's talk about what did we do to get this extra $2,000? We asked. So what we explained, the mom's an educator herself. The kid's definitely planning on going to law school. And so all we did was turn around and tell him, look, you know, I'm in education. This is my only daughter. There isn't a dad in the picture. So we would really like some help here. We're totally excited about going to Hofstra, you know, and Hofstra's a great school, right? What not to be excited about. But we're super excited on that. However, we want you, you know, we just, is there anything else you could give us that we would like help on? And we taught her and walked her through the step of exactly how to approach the school, exactly the way to do it. And the rest is history. Now, would I have liked more? Of course I would have. But if you figure writing a letter, following up, probably took an hour total, got us an extra $2,000. What we will likely get that for all 4 years. So really it was an extra $8,000 off the cost of them going to college. So that's how it's done, folks. If you haven't been to my class lately, definitely check the class out. Take a break from reading the Mueller Report. I think it's 400 pages. Go check my class out. And like I said, if you like these videos, please hit like on our page and definitely tell your friends to come check it out. My job is to help you in all areas of college, finance, and retirement, making you as efficient as possible with your money. And this is just one more way. This is $8,000 that the mom doesn't have to borrow, the kid doesn't have to borrow. And when you factor in opportunity cost, they can put that $8,000 to much better use, and it will be worth a lot more at retirement than just the $8,000, and it's tax-free. So check it out. That's what you want to do. All right, let me close these windows down, see if I can get back to my screen. We are done with this for now. You get me. Check out my class. I will be back at you guys doing this again. So be sure to keep posted and like our page. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.